football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll go right back to it. Building momentum, picking up the charge yards, making a change out of the 34. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Underwood. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country. 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them? Intercepted in the first drive. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense early in this game on the opening drive. You're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. A play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Quick strike complete. The Boilermakers pick up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. And my quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice play, nice game. He's going to get the first down.
They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This crowd splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job.
And that ball is intercepted. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top of the pick.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand what it is. Just being able to have that size at that position for the defensive line is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Hang on is incomplete. I mean, he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. Receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
They'll ride sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Punt is in the air. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positive drive. We move the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's McCoby. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and down to he fell. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets over. They knock him down. Back at the 35. Boilermakers line up and run away. Running out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt and bail them out. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting the sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got a man in the middle. They bring it down with a big play running over the sticks. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what's that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw them picks in.
Off the play fake. for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. We can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that.
The first points of the game. A methodical drive, and they finish on by tossing it to the tight end.
The tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The give on the count. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense. You're going to have 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some big pressure. They're in the backfield fast. They can make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down and second down. And now maybe even put them in a passing situation.
The Boilermakers decide to power away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they're knocking down at the 38-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hayes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but continue to run it and at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, gets him in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride right off the stop running, out of the breakdown. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The give to the back. Around that space and picking up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the play fake. And the rush will get through at the 25.
For this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Special team. They
quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the back. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Balls in hand. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. Gets away from one. He's got space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking when they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but you catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job there.
They'll run for it on third and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. To throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Firing to the right for the lead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. Run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. They're on the same page. You can tell they're there. That's why they got the first down.
I like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball get back up.
Let's send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw it. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. They'll immediately call a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Kevin about ready to start the second half here. The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me.
And some room to work. Not a lot of movement on that with the defense in position.
Making a positive out of it. That time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Go, where to go, and the ball is hooked. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Boilermakers will put this one away. Doesn't say much from your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Cross sweep to the right. Good pickup on that play. He'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Sets him up at 26 for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that.
And the pressure gets there. Now he follows in the 18. And there he is again. And Belichick channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. Guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
So when you come out and the shadow ruins and a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So if you run after that, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to move the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Face the ground on the back. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and coming out for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on your throat and keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to get touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised. But now what you need, how are you going to get the ground game going? So far, not a lot of success.
Why not? The tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense. After struggling so much in the first half, we thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmaking playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. That's exactly what they're doing now.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost again.
Sales run into the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Oh, it's a 40-footer. This is probably one of those... Or you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Here's the problem. Offensive ends are trained by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages. They're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and breathe the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Going for it all. And slowing down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, because they've never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
Makes the great opportunity for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Just keep slinging it. Throw into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
And late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
possession from their own 20. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And up from the shotgun. That would be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it back.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Fires to the wideout. It is complete. Around but not before. He picks up the first down.
This offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
To the air on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't shooting on us before he didn't be able to get into the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game. And that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Up that arm. He's got it. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the runs.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your opponent. You put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He'll move it up to the 36. 47-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Snagged in the middle, base target. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game. I don't know if y'all realize,
Boilermakers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw at Singleton. Lost one deep down the right side.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. They lead in the game, putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20.
Crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
and listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got to lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Hitting my stats. I got a lot of sacks in the ball game. That's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing defense.
And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the field and take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. We're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. Use the play fake down the throw. Looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.